acreage, and I'm talking about more than just the 4, which is what they think would pacify us, but it will not, will provide something that the town does not have, the county doesn't have, and the state doesn't have to the degree that I have seen with vacated campuses of 17 acres. Usually it's one building. If this were one building, we wouldn't be in this conversation, and we wouldn't be in the mess that the school board has put us in. I go further than that, and I go to the commissioners, because commissioners have, and I'm not, no, I'm venting in a sense, but it would be great if the town could at least put a little bit more grit into the support. And also, you know, we will not decline any funds because we have to acquire the property. And Vincent and the board have done a tremendous job. If you look at the website, there are so many partners outside of this county that have signed on, and it's an embarrassment that there are so many people outside of here that believes in what we're doing. So many towns now are backpedaling, trying to establish something for African Americans, minorities, poor people, because it wasn't established before. So in the wake of Floyd and everything else, you have towns that are saying, well, we're going to do this now, we're going to establish this. We have it already. We have it already. Every piece of property there, there's an intentional use for it. And that's what we want people to know. We also hear so much about how much money the town spent for the park, the 157-acre park, which is, there was a reason for that, but it's hard to explain to my neighbor how the town could spend that for that amount and cannot support us in some kind of financial way with what we are going to do with the school. And as I say, the town will benefit. There's space there that town could use. When we lost the Elks Lodge, that was the one place that most of our organizations could afford to use for banquets, family reunions, receptions. We don't have that anymore. We spend money going down to Aberdeen, giving them money to use that facility there, because this facility is not sufficient. That campus is sufficient for almost anything this town and the residents want to do, and the neighbors. I say, we can't wait and we can't put it off any longer. The time is right now. And I implore you in what you do to be our advocate and be our voice, because you have more power than I do. There's a thing of what the citizens believe, and we here doubt in our community as to how sincere the town is with what we need. It's not a want. There are developers that want our property. And I say our because that's the way we were raised. That's our school. It's our property. There are developers that want it, but we need it. And it's the want and need assessment. And everything that we've said for the last 3 years with what we need on that property would benefit households and families for generations, and there will be millions of dollars reaped from what will be happening there. I'm sorry to ramble, but this is just something that is just so passionate to me. I just cannot believe we're at this point now that we're still fighting for this piece of property. Thank you. Thank you, John. The next.